Hey guys, I'm Kayla, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do headband curls. So I've been experimenting with ways to curl my hair, and this seems to be like the only one that works, at least for me. So to do this, I have my hair natural. It's naturally straight. If you have wavy hair or curly hair, you could straighten it or whatever. You could try it natural though, just come out a little messier maybe. So, before you start, you could either use some hair mousse. This is a strong hold, so if I use this on my hair, it would turn like hard. I'm going to use a medium hold. And just want to use not much, just about maybe that much if you have hair like mine. And you're just going to run it through your hair. Okay. So this is going to be headband curls. So what you're going to need is mousse if you want it, a comb, and a headband, and then some bobby pins. Okay, so you're going to first comb through your hair, make sure there's no tangles, and you're going to take your headband. It could be a tiny one like this, just make sure it's not tight, because I used a tight one time and it really hurt my head and I had a line there all day. It's bad. Or you could use one of the thicker ones, but I don't have any of those, so I use this. You're just going to put it on your head, try and make sure there's no bumps. Okay, and you're gonna pull your hair to the front. So it's like that. You're gonna take a section from one of the sides, pull your headband, and loop it through. See how I did that? And then when you have this piece down, you could comb through it, or if it's not snarly, just continue. And then you add another section of hair to the one you have in your hand. And then you do the same thing. You pull your headband and just tuck these through. You want to try and keep these tight and close to the front because you don't want to run out of room at the back. Now, add another section. The smaller the sections you add, the more curly it can be. I like to add bigger sections because my hair is not that long, so if I have it really curly, it'll end like here. So I want longer, looser curls, but this method isn't really good for those anyways. Okay, so pull this through and just keep doing that until you get to the back, or until you run out of hair on this side. And it's okay if your headband starts twisting or whatever. Alright, so now I've got that done. You're going to have your little tail thing or whatever. And push this as far to the front as you can, because you want room in the back. And just let that hang there. It doesn't really matter right now. Okay, take a section in the front. Do the same thing, same exact thing to this side. We're just looping it in and around. Okay, so now that you're done with that, you have your 2 tails. Those should be as tight as you can make them. So now, just loop these 2 tails through the back, alternating so that they can share the space evenly. And you want to make sure you're doing this as smooth as possible, or else they can come out like puffy or weird waves, and you don't want that. Okay, so if you have those nicely through, then you should end up with a little left, just a little bit of extra. So I'm just gonna take a bobby pin and pin them up to the back of my head. And I'd have a few bobby pins with you if you're doing this method, because if you didn't have your hair tightly wrapped around, then you might want to secure it, especially if you're gonna sleep with your hair in this headband, which I'm not going to, because since I put the mousse in, I'm only going to keep it in like, I'll probably come back in maybe 2 hours and see if it was successful. So just keep putting your bobby pins in until you feel like all your hair is stable in there and not gonna fall. But if you want really loose curls, then I would suggest maybe having your hair loosely in the headband. But I don't want really loose, because then my hair won't be curly at all. Okay, so I'm going to put one more bobby pin in. Alright, when I'm done with this, I like to put the headband a little higher. It's just more comfortable for me. And then I just have this spray bottle. It's just full of water, because you don't want to spray it before you have your hair in your headband, because then the hair on the inside won't dry. I've done that before and it just came out wet and won't work. So spray it on the outside, because the outside is going to dry. And this is just a light spray. Okay. And then if you find strands of hair that didn't quite make it, just clip them up to your head, because we can fix them afterwards. Okay, so I will get back to you guys in about 2 hours. Okay, so I'm back. It's only been an hour and a half, I think. So these might not hold as well, but we're going to see how it works. Now, for some reason, taking it out is always the harder part for me, even though for most people it's putting it in. But I guess I don't put it in neat enough, and then it's hard to take out a little bit. So it might come out a little bit frizzy, but you can tame it with any hair products you have, or just, I'm probably going to spritz mine with some water. But we'll see if I can take this out smoothly. So make sure you get all your bobby pins out, or else it's not going to come out smoothly, because your hair will get caught in the bobby pin and then it won't be good. Okay, so you're going to make sure you got all your bobby pins out, and then the ones you pin to the top, you're going to bring those down and just start unraveling from the back. Okay? Just pull things out. And I'm going to just actually pull my headband back to make it a little bit easier. Now you're just going to kind of tug at some pieces until you get them out. Pull at your headband so it makes it a little bit easier to find the sections. So it looks like it's turning out good so far. Oh, there's a bobby pin. Yep. it's very messy right now, but you're going to be able to fix that when you get the headband initially out. Okay, so that's what it's like right after you take it out. And if you want, you could have these big twists right in the front, but I actually like to pull mine apart. Then you can just play with it a little bit, mess it up. And then if that's too messy, just take a few pieces and start twisting them back. Okay, so this is kind of what you get. This is for shorter hair, like mine. And if it's not really curly enough for you, you could like flip it upside down, fluff it, do whatever. And then you can take some mousse. You could either use the medium hold or a strong hold. Wouldn't recommend light hold because that won't make much of a difference. I'm going to use medium hold. Spray some of it in your hand. Wait until it foams up. I'm just going to flip my hair upside down and start scrunching it. Then you get these big voluminous curls. And I like these. I like to wear them with a hat, and then it kind of hides the straightness at the top, or I'll bunch it together and make a little poof. So you can do anything. But yeah, these are how I do my heatless curls. Thanks for watching.